Good afternoon. I'm Linda Larson. Thanks so much for being with us today. We start with the tragic news that one of the Marines killed in yesterday's bombings was from our area. Riley McCollum was a 2019 graduate of a Jackson Hole area high school. He leaves behind a wife and a baby on the way. Governor Mark Gordon said, "I am devastated to learn Wyoming lost one of our own in yesterday's terrorist attacks in Kabul. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of Riley McCollum of Bondurant." Jeannie and I, along with all of Wyoming and the entire country, thank Riley for his service. And the State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Jillian Balo, said, "Saying that I am grateful for Riley's service to our country does not begin to encapsulate the grief and sadness I feel today as a mother and as an American. My heart and prayers are with Riley's family, friends, and the entire Jackson community." Governor Brad Little today announced that all flags be flown at half-staff in his honor. And evacuations continue from Kabul the day after the two suicide bombings killed at least 13 U.S. servicemen. President Biden is vowing to retaliate against ISIS-K, the group claiming responsibility for the attacks. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze has the latest from Washington.
Deadliest day for American troops in Afghanistan in more than a decade, the U.S. is moving forward with its evacuation mission.
We have the ability to include evacuees on U.S. military airlift out of Afghanistan until the very end.
10 Marines, 1 Navy medic, 1 Army soldier, and 1 other service member were killed in the explosion. More than 160 Afghans are dead, scores more wounded. ISIS-K is claiming responsibility for the suicide attack, the bomber detonating his explosive device at an airport entrance.
Look, the mission there being performed is dangerous, and now it's come with a significant loss of American personnel, but it's a worthy mission.
Former Army Ranger Jericho Denman was working with other vets to help evacuees and got out of the Kabul airport just minutes before the attack.
In 20 years, I never saw an operating force more sleep deprived or just working more than these Marines and other, airmen and soldiers that were on the ground.
The terror threat is still high. With just 4 days until the president's August 31st withdrawal deadline, officials are warning of another possible attack.
We believe it is their desire to continue those attacks, and we expect those attacks to continue. And we're doing everything we can to be prepared for those attacks.
U.S. officials say there are up to 1,000 Americans who remain in Afghanistan and more than 5,000 people currently at the Kabul airport awaiting flights. Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Washington.